course. Purple's Zerglings are on their way in.
Let the Zerglings go in first. Take
Zerglings
the
go in,
attack.
take the attacks and gain sight on the top of the hill.
Yeah. So Teal just trying to dent.
But we can see Blue's units coming in from behind. Teal is completely surrounded here. Yeah, a lot of units go down here, and this is another scary part for we see another heavy push after this with all these units left over.
So here comes the Thors. Here comes the pain.
Yeah. It's a good production. Who's that guy that we played Han with? Anyways, he's that guy that we played Han with that made those noises. So we see Purple's getting a lair. He's got an Evo chamber. I was expecting Banshees or Void Rays at this point. So I've got a couple Spore Crawlers going up.
Yeah.
But we see a huge push on the front of my base. Honestly, every time I watch this replay, I don't understand how we survive this. I don't want to spoil the ending yet. And those guys are all very low health. You see, they just fall in.
Decent little army here. 2 Marines, 2 Marauders, 1 Thor. I really like that group.
Yeah, it would be good if you brought some SCVs along for repair.
That is
cool. Because you see what's happening here. So we see them just ripping into my base, killing my workers.
Teal decided to take out that pylon.
At this point, you want to think like, can your workers really get away from all these ranged units and the Hellions? So I decide that their lives would be better spent attacking the enemy. Charge! Hellions just melting my drone. Maybe a bad choice, but
maybe. Could be.
I was trying to buy time. I have more Spore Crawlers and stuff spawning.
Yeah. Sorry, that is my phone.
At my base. You look here. So they drop this Purple's expansion here. Yeah. But we've got a second hatchery going down. At this point, you want to think, if I can't hold this expansion, might as well fight out of one base. Not stop wasting the resources.
And your Spire going up.
Yeah,
this
Spire
was
going up.
The turning point.
TSN
turning point. Yeah, as we like to call it.
We see a bit of hesitation from Red and Blue, gathering their troops. Another pylon going up in Purple's natural. I guess trying to get the pylon up for that harass. But it's just dropping the first. Let's see what's going on. So these queens is dropping, buying time for the spine crawlers. No, they will. Maybe not. I lied. So Zergling spawning, trying my hardest to hold on here. So we've got Jim holding off my choke. Teal's trying to just keep the units from entering my base.
I think I did a good job there. Like, except Blue, I don't know. You could easily just kind of...
Bit of hesitation, yeah.
I think that almost lost them the game right there.
There's a lot of times where Blue and Red could have pushed into Purple's main and killed workers and just ended it. Let's look at the income though, and let's see what's happening with Purple's main. So Purple's still on top of Harvesters after all the grass on his base, but I guess just not high enough unit production to really move them off. So I think we've got, let's see production. I think we've got 3 Mutalisks in production right now.
Yeah.
2 pylons actually. I like
so
this.
Red going
like
for a cool little warp game thing here. I like it.
We don't even really notice till closer to the end.
Yeah.
Well, we don't even really notice those ones. We don't see those ones right away. But let's take a look at Purple's base.
So Teal just.
I think there's another big push there.
I think they're gonna push into my base right here. That's what I was thinking.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so we see them going up my ramp back to my base. More spine crawlers. I'm just trying to hold on. You got to keep in mind those spine crawlers don't cost supplies. So if you've got the minerals to build them and not supplies for units, you might as well build them right. So we've got. Purple's gathering Mutalisks in the back of his base, trying to reach that critical mass at this point. We were in trouble here. I thought it was over. Yeah.
After this little shindig here, I knew we won.
Shindig. Well, even still, they have a lot of units still that are just like hanging out.
I'm just saying it in my mind.
So we see 7 Mutalisks at this point, or is it 6?
Crazy.
Yeah, the Thor. I love the Thors. They're really underrated. People use them more.
Yes.
Hey, just pumping out loads of damage. Okay, so we've got 7, purple's got 7 Mutalisks out. See another huge push from red, but it seems like the DPS from the Thors and the Mutalisks are just too high. We see them focusing the Thor, really they should have been taking down the Mutalisks.
I don't think they could.
No, they could.
Like,
Stalkers are great for taking down Mutalisks. A lot of those are already low.
No, I'm not saying they couldn't. Maybe they couldn't click on them. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, maybe their APMs were insufficient. Vespene gas.
Yeah.
So at this point, we have a bigger army, I believe. Red and blue are kind of scared.
Don't know where this guy's going. But,
your waypoints, dude.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You just tried to move them all, didn't you, in the replay? I do that from time to time. So we see purple's Mutalisks entering red's base, and teal discovering two of the pylons here.
Pylons, because they're dead. Come on, Mr. Thor. This is embarrassing.
Well, he's protecting my base.
No. Get going.
So let's see what these Mutalisks are doing at red's base. So we see the Mutalisks fend it off, but they just fly around and do whatever they want because they're hardcore. So they deny a blue expansion here. Yeah, blue's natural. I love the damage that like a small amount of Mutalisks can do, just because they're so mobile and can evade forces. Yeah. So we see them coming into blue's base here, coming into his worker line. That must hurt. Like, I hate that. That's why I always see score color. Blue and red running their units towards my Mutalisks, but I just fly away. I love it. And teal making a huge push into red's base. Three Thors is a lot of Thors. 4.
And at the same time, constantly pumping out Thors and Marines and Marauders. Like,
honestly, like amateur players, hotkey your production buildings and just click them every.
Keep your macro up. Like
keep your macro up and attack move. Micro doesn't matter.
I don't attack move.
Well, you can. You'll be fine.
It's a bad habit. Well, I can use it for myself.
When you're working on your macro, I think that you should attack with your units and having your units.
Yeah, just crazy.
So we see Thors just drop
these guys just get.
Yeah, we see one just drop and they retreat, trying to kite those Thors, but it's just not enough. They are not going to stand a chance. Oh, here comes a pincer force. Incoming. So we basically killed their armies. We have red leaves.